Alright guys, this is my first video ever done before. I just wanted to review the Wii U headsets. I did a lot of research on them. Basically everything that I've done for buying the Wii is basically to play off the gamepad only. So this review is entirely only for the audio coming out of the gamepad, which is here. When you start out, one thing I want to make sure you guys do first is to choose the system settings on the Wii U. Obviously that's going to set up here in just a couple moments. And the ones that I reviewed that I'm going to go over with you is the AfterGlow. Now I've already tested these and returned them. These two I still have. I've put them back in their boxes, ready to be returned as well, and I'll go over all that with you real quick. When you're in the settings here, not sure if you can see that or not, you want to tab over to where you get to the actual gamepad, and not sure if you can see that. Okay, you want to click in the gamepad, and you want to go down to the bottom, and you want to go to select gamepad audio, and I've switched it from surround sound to stereo, and I'll go back over that with you, but I want to make sure you knew how to do that, and then you want to get back out of that. And the game that I tested this up against for all of these microphones is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So I'm going to turn that on, and let's push this to the side while that loads up. And then I'll go over these headsets. This is the AfterGlow wireless headset, which is the first one I purchased. Great headset. I'll go over that with you. The second one is the Tritton Kanani, then Turtle Beach N11s, and then the cheap $20 Rockerfish headset. Now let me go ahead and turn on the Call of Duty there. I'll push this to the side and let that do its little thing. Okay. First one here. I'm going to go over these with you real quick. I've already returned these, but basically this headset here, this glows, and I know it's a bad photo, it's in black and white, but anyway, these glow. They basically fit really nice. This area here glows, the sides glow, and the microphone glows. It has a very good surround sound feature on it. It has, this of the wired one is $59.99. The wireless one is $89.99. I gave it a 5-star rating. It had the best results for TV players only. The way it hooks up, this hooks into the USB in the back of the Wii. You've got two RCA splitters. Those go to the output of the television. The wire is then connected into the RCAs, and it plays the TV from the sound. The downfall of it, if you are using the Wii U as it should be, where you can turn the television and your wife or somebody else can watch television while you're playing off the gamepad, which is what my review is based on, if they turn the channel on the TV, you're going to hear whatever channel they're watching. So it defeats the purpose of the main function of the Wii, which is where you can play on the gamepad and still have the sound. So you can take this out of the RCA jacks, plug it into the gamepad top port, the 3.5mm jack, but, and this is why I returned it, is the glowing effect goes away. It defaults to what they call pure audio. You cannot change the volume modes other than the pure audio, and so the sound quality goes down quite a bit because the gamepad has its own volume function in it. So you basically have to get the most out of the speakers out of the gamepad volume, which is what my review is based on. So if you're playing from the TV, awesome set. It's got 14 feet of cable, 5.1 Dolby Digital surround sound. It'll do fantastic for you, but it's for the TV only. If you're going to go TV, buy the AfterGlows, 100%. Next was the Tritton. And the Tritton, what can I say about the Tritton Kanani? Okay, everything on here looks aesthetically pleasing. It's very nice looking, constructed very well as far as the appearance of the headset. When I wore it, I didn't get very hot. Oh, let me re-mention that. On the AfterGlow, this band self-adjusts to your head, and the earphones cup to your ears very well. But when you're wearing it, you will get a little warm because it's cutting off a little bit of your ventilation from your top of your head. So this one did not get as warm. You can twist, bend this material here. It's not going to break. These speakers actually flip and turn around. You see the design there; they turn around outside. So you got one ear listening, one ear not. The microphone disconnects and pulls out, which I did like because you can use these for iPhone, iPad, whatever else. It doesn't have to be just for your game set. Now, this is a volume rocker right here. Well, when you put it into the gamepad again, you connect it in the top of the gamepad, the volume only goes down. You cannot go any higher because the gamepad volume is already set. So, again, for $49.99, I tested these, I returned them. I put very nice looking, but that's about it. I gave it about 2.5 stars. Mainly just because of the way it aesthetically looks. And be honest with yourself, guys, if you own this, you know exactly what I'm saying. You can't deter left or right. The volume is very low. You got to really listen carefully. So you're not getting very much sound output out of those headsets. Here is what my comments were. I put low quality sound output, and it's 40mm speakers. The Turtle Beach N11s have 50mm speakers, but they basically do the same thing, because when they plug it into the gamepad, the volume goes down. So the Trittons sent those back. Those did not work out for me. Now, the Turtle Beach N11s, I already repackaged them, ready to go. On the back here, this is a little rocker that comes with it. Again, it's already on max volume, so you plug it into the gamepad, the volume doesn't get any higher. So you're like, man, I really can't hear that great. The sound effects of the guns, boom, 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 is clear as far as the distinction between being in front of you. But if there's a guy to your, let's say, your gun's here, and the guy's literally right over here, you cannot hear his footsteps. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen the way that it should. So, with that said, their cushion works good. Headband works good. They are kind of flimsy, so if you were to step on them or sit them down pretty hard or sit on them, they're going to break. But, you know, for durability, they're okay. They are soft. They do work good as far as the comfortability of it. But again, the sound quality drops down. That's going back. The last one I got here was the Rocketfish headset. Now, these actually play louder sound output, but it's distorted. So, like, I'll give you an example the best I can here. Let's say this is your gun. This is what it sounds like up close. Boom, boom, boom. It sounds like it's over here. Pop, pop, pop. So it's like boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? It's not accurate. You can't deteriorate like where it's coming from. You can't associate the left or right very well. As all when a grenade goes off, it's all over. It's all over the place. You can't like, oh, it's to my left or it's to my right. No, it's all over. So the one good benefit about this one, this microphone is integrated microphone, and it goes on and off. I had better test results on my voice communicating on this microphone than I did on the Turtle Beach microphone. And they said on the Turtle Beach I sounded more robotic or chipmunkish. Well, you know, so on this one they're able to pick me up just fine, which leads me to the amazing performance of what I'm going to show you next. And again, this is just my review, my own opinions. I'm not knocking any of these products. I'm just telling you my own personal experience, and I'm only playing off the gamepad. That's it. So all this is based off the gamepad's options of what we can do. So with that said, it leads me to basically these guys right here. These are Samsung Galaxy S3 earbuds. They are amazing for what they can do. The 3.5 jack, obviously this was built for a cell phone, music, and they're in your ear real close, so the sound output is great. It's extremely higher than these two, the Tritton. It's can't say it's on par with the AfterGlow, because connected to the TV, again, that thing is amazing. Works great on TV, but connected to the gamepad, these will, in my opinion, outdo the performance of those. So, with that said, these output really high. You actually have to turn down the volume on the gamepad to not be so overbearing. I mean, you have to put it on mid. Now, when I go over that, the cost of these, I'll give you an example here of Amazon. They come with the little earbud pieces. They come with adjustment microphone, up and down volume. And I gave it 5 stars approved. They're $1 to $5.90, and I got the best results tested for gamepad players only. 100% guaranteed. You will love those if you play just from the gamepad. Don't take my word for it. Go out and purchase them anyway, just for the price, and make a comment. Tell me if I'm lying to you. Tell me I'm telling you the truth. But I'm putting it in there for you. Now, there's a couple things you need to do. Obviously, I told you to change your Wii settings to the lower setting for the stereo, so you get left and right. For an example of that, when you hit the sample button, when you put these in, hit the sample button and use the surround sound. You'll have 2 sounds which pretty much seem like they're the same here, and 2 that are on this side of your ear. when you hit the stereo, you'll hear one faint all the way over here, then towards the middle, towards the right side of your head, and all the way to the far right side of your ear. So the stereo, because this is a stereo jack, it's not digital surround sound or anything, it's stereo jack, it got the best differential sounds. Now, in the game, Black Ops game, what I want you to make sure you do is you got to go down here to options. There's a glare right there, I'm sorry. So, in the options, you need to make sure that you go down and you enable voice chat. So, make sure you enable voice chat. And then you want to go to audio settings. In audio settings, you want to make sure, I want everybody to be really clear on something. This voice volume is not for how high you hear the voice of somebody talking to you. This is actually your voice being portrayed through your microphone and how high that is to the other people. So you might be playing the Wii U and you hear somebody and it sounds really loud. That's because they're taking this voice volume and they're putting it all the way up or mid-level, and the microphone's just picking them up and they're so loud that you mute them because they're just too loud. Most people don't realize that this is your voice going out of your console, not coming in. I still haven't been able to figure out how to lower the voice coming in. So what you have to do is tell your friends and people that you come across with loud voices, please go in your options, they can do it during the game, and lower that voice down to about 2. I'm not sure you can see that, maybe 2. I have mine at 3 notches. No higher than that, and it sounds great. There's no that echo feedback stuff, doesn't happen. So the other thing, make sure you go to the presets right here, and make sure you choose headphones, okay? Got to choose headphones. It's going to increase your lows and your highs, which is your gunshots, your running, your steps, stuff like that. The important stuff that you need, not the the bomb going off and all that stuff, but that's the important stuff you need to play the game right. So, and what I did here is I put my maximum sound effects up in my master volume. What I do when I go into the game, I go ahead and start lowering those down to where I feel the experience is best for me to play. So, with that set up and these little guys, it's awesome. Now I'm going to give you an example real quick before I cut this off. Let me go back to Black Ops Online, and I want to show you an example. You see my little guy there? It says my game name says Get Clean. Okay. Now I'm talking to you right now. I'm going to plug these in. Sorry, I had to move the camera. Now, do you see the icon for talking? I'm going to stop talking. It's going to go off. There, it's off. Now it's back on. And I'm talking to you from my cell phone right now. But the mic is all the way over here. And the little integrated mic is picking you up from way over there. I'll put it all the way over here. Okay? That's a pretty good distance. That's a pretty good span. It's off, and now I'm talking to you right here. I'm not talking louder. I'm still talking low, talking even lower. Hello, 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 hello. And it's off. You see that? And it picks it right back up. That, and then if I unplug it, bam. Perfect little piece of equipment. Very inexpensive, very powerful. I am 100% satisfied with the way I've set it up now. So for you guys, leave your comments, let me know your thoughts, opinions, if I'm right and wrong. If you want to be my friend on the Wii U there, it's Get Clean, GETCLEAN. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Like I said, it's my very first video. Hope I helped you guys out. I did everything based on just the sound quality coming out of the gamepad. Alright guys, see you later.